Hello, everybody.
Good morning, friends.
Joe here.
And Kevin.
All right. So, Tara, you picked the film Charade.
Yes.
Charade?
Charade.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, is that right?
It's Charade.
So, we were just talking. We're not sure if this is a Hitchcock movie or not.
I don't think it is. I think it's Hitchcockian, but I don't think this is Hitchcock.
Yes. As a segue, do you have any Hitchcock favorites? Like Hitchcock thrillers? There's a big blind spot for me.
Honestly, yeah. I've only seen a few Hitchcock movies. Psycho, The Birds, maybe a couple of others. I think Psycho, of the very few that I've seen, is probably my favorite Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, it's like a perfect movie.
It's a perfect movie until the end.
You see,
I think
the schlocky factor of the end,
it was pretty heavy-handed.
It does feel tacked on. I don't think I don't think you need it. I do think it does add to a certain tone to the movie, you know what I mean? Like, it is like a schlocky. It makes it kind of tongue in cheek, you know what I mean?
Well, I think it's necessary in the 60s.
Back then people were like, what's happening?
I think now the idea of, somebody with dissociative personalities and things like that, I feel like that largely created the subgenre. Yeah. Really the psycho serial killer.
Yes. Yeah.
And so audiences probably weren't as sophisticated about that. By now we've seen, it's derivative, right? Mm-hmm. We've seen it 12,000 times. Yeah. So now when you watch, it's like, all right, we don't, now I don't need that 10 minutes. Maybe at the time it was made, that 10 minutes was necessary.
To really kind of wash it down for the audience?
The audience might not have, if this was a first experience with a serial killer, whereas we're completely embedded with them in our culture, it probably was necessary.
And in terms of Hitchcockian films, my experience is more with Brian De Palma movies.
Sure.
I'm a big De Palma guy. A director whose movies that you're not supposed to watch at a young age, so I always snuck them.
Right.
And so this feels like I'm doing my homework today with this, but also in a good way.
So
I'm really excited to watch this.
I've had this one kind of circled on the calendar. I've been pretty excited about this. Stars Cary Grant. Yes, we do know who Cary Grant is and what he sounds like. When I watched Some Like It Hot, Tony Curtis was doing a bad accent in that movie, and I was like, what is this accent? It's terrible. And people were like, well, he's trying to do a Cary Grant accent. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And it makes sense for the character Joe, Tony Curtis's character, to do a bad Cary Grant accent to impress a woman, right? But it didn't sound like, I edited it. It does not sound like Cary Grant to me, because it's all he doesn't use his nose at all. It's all just through the throat. It completely.
Almost like a Maura Kelly kind of.
It was bad. So when I put it up on YouTube, people were like, no, he's doing Cary Grant. I'm like, I've heard, I get it. I just don't think it sounds like Cary Grant. It's as more like he's trying to do a South African accent with a really bad head cold. But a couple people were like, dummy, you don't know who Cary Grant is? I'm like, I know who Cary Grant is, but I don't think Tony Curtis's impression of Cary Grant is really the measuring stick for if you know who Cary Grant is. Because I don't think he sounds like him.
Speaking of Psycho, Tony Curtis married to Janet
Lee. Oh, yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, so that's funny how we came back around on that.
That's right. At any rate, love Cary Grant. I recently saw him in the Philadelphia Story, so back with Cary Grant again.
Legend.
Let's get started. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, of course, and give a special thank you to all of our super patrons. AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balaj Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverson, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgeir Lingstad, Trey Contreras, Where Panda 47, Yannick from Montreal, and I just remembered we have two new ones, and I forgot to write their names down, so I'm sorry, guys. I'll have you on the next video as soon as we're done with this one. We're going to try to watch Veep, and you're going to be there. I'm so sorry. Thanks for being here. Right, virtual hug. You know who you are. We'll let you know in a minute.
Yes, we're very glad you guys are here. If you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Full-length reactions to everything we watch are available on our Patreon page in the description below. You are going to have to sync and watch along your own source material, though. We do obey the copyright laws.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a femme fatale / female co-lead in this. There always are in these movies.
Oh, yeah.
No idea who it is.
Okay.
Is this America? It doesn't feel like it, does it?
Not really, no.
I mean, it could be. We have every kind of terrain on the planet here.
Sure. We really do.
Nope, they have a decent rail system. That is not...
It's an ongoing theme here, yeah.
Right. Oh, wait, the trains are working. It's not America.
Sick train. Oh.
Okay.
Very Hitchcocky.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I have seen Vertigo also. It made me think of that.
Yeah, we talked about that because you've seen Vertigo. I haven't.
Right.
Wait, no. You've seen Vertigo. I haven't.
I've seen Vertigo, yeah.
And then Rear Window I haven't seen.
I've not seen Rear Window.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, you're right. I thought I got it mixed up there for a second.
Right.
They're both Jimmy Stewarts. That's why I get mixed up.
Right, yeah. Oh, Walter Matthau and James Coburn.
Nice.
Again, the period opening intros to films, which I miss, and I wish movies would do more. The one movie I remember that did it really stood out was Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Spielberg did that, and I was just like, that was beautiful.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
I know Saul Bass is a really famous, what would you call this, title sequence designer.
Mancini did the music.
I just love how colorful these are. You know what I mean? They're so cool.
Oh, it said Miss Hepburn. Which Hepburn is it? I didn't catch which Hepburn was in this.
Oh, that was production, I thought. Was it?
No, it said costumes for Miss Hepburn, and I'm like, I didn't realize that Hepburn was in this. I've never seen an Audrey Hepburn movie. We've seen Catherine, obviously, a couple times.
I don't know either. I have to see a list of films, you know what
I mean? Catherine and Cary Grant, obviously, together on the Philadelphia Story. I wouldn't mind seeing them together again if that's the case.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I want to go there, yeah. Imagine having lunch there. That sounds awesome.
Right? I don't know if I'd like patio seating in the winter, though.
Oh.
Okay.
Sylvie!
So it's Audrey. Yep.
Oh. Can't he do something constructive like start an avalanche or something? Sylvie, I'm getting a divorce. What? Oh, I can't explain. It's just that I'm too miserable to go on any longer like this.
It is infuriating that your unhappiness does not turn to fat.
This is a cool resort.
Yeah, it is.
Why do you want a divorce?
Because I don't love him, and he obviously doesn't love me. Look, I admit I came to Paris to escape American provincial, but that doesn't mean I'm ready for French traditional. But with Charles, everything is secrecy and lies.
Is Charles Cary Grant?
I don't know.
Does he belong to you? He was throwing snowballs at Baron Rothschild.
Not her husband.
We know each other?
Why do you think we're going to? Because I already know an awful lot of people, and until one of them dies, I couldn't possibly meet anyone else.
Looks like they're actually shooting in the cold.
It does. Whose kid is this?
Right.
This kid's a menace.
Someone's falling off a ski lift later.
It's my last chance. I'm flying back to Paris this afternoon. What's your name?
Peter Joshua.
Oh, mine's Regina Lampert. I'm getting a divorce.
Please, not on my account.
Oh, no, I love it. Is there a Mrs. Joshua?
Yes, but we're divorced.
What do people call you? Pete?
Mr. Joshua.
Lethal Weapon.
I was just going to say, yeah.
You gonna call me?
Are you in the book?
Well, Charles is.
Is there only one Charles Lampert?
Lord, I hope so.
Okay.
No, there's probably a lot of Charles Lamberts.
So we had a nice little meet cute
Yeah.
there. I'm trying to discern where they're
Goodbye,
at.
Sylvie, and thanks.
Oh, Paris,
yeah. Oh, wow.
I think Charles might have moved out.
Yeah.
No, wait, because I don't know if Charles was here in Paris with her or not. Doesn't sound like it.
Honorine?
How long was your trip?
Yeah, no kidding. Those cupboards, those are great.
Yeah. All of her clothes are gone.
Do you think Charles is the guy who fell from the train earlier?
It's possible.
Yeah.
Madame Charles Lampert, I'm Inspector Edouard Grandpierre of the Police Judiciaire.
Yeah, it must have been.
Well, you'd have to get a divorce now.
You loved him?
Now she's cold.
So she's a suspect. Because you don't say, did you love him to somebody when you're just showing him a body.
Yeah. Also, I like that camera work of the camera being in the drawer.
Yeah.
He was dressed only in his pajamas. Your husband possessed a ticket of passage on the Maranguape. It sailed for Venezuela this morning at 7. His profession?
He didn't have one.
He was a wealthy man?
I suppose so. I don't know.
The place was huge. He was
Yeah.
wealthy.
Beside yourself, who
He's
is
going
his
to
nearest
Venezuela. He's probably running to hide.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So why is she being so suspicious?
relative? On Wednesday last, your husband sold the entire contents of the apartment at public auction. In dollars, $250,000. The authorities in Bordeaux searched this compartment on the train. They did not find $250,000.
Well, she doesn't have it.
No.
These few things are all that was found in the train compartment. One agenda. His last notation was made yesterday, Thursday. One letter, stamped but unsealed, addressed to you.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, right. Sorry, babe.
P.S. Your dentist called yesterday. Your appointment has been changed.
I'm suspicious of her.
Of her?
I know she obviously didn't push him off the train, but...
If you will sign this list, you may take the things with you. One more question. Is this your husband's passport?
Yes.
And this?
She just didn't know her husband that well.
Yeah, apparently not, yeah.
And this?
That's fun.
Yeah. I don't think she's a suspect. I think she's completely blindsided.
Just I don't know, and then...
I still think they had that kind of relationship where he shared everything.
It's a bit of a shock to,
She just had an idle, rich husband is what she thought.
Oh, I telephoned, but nobody answered.
I'd be more suspicious of him.
I wanted to tell you how sorry I am.
Yeah, the way you shot
And see
there.
if there's anything I can do. Well, where did everything go?
Charles sold it all at auction. This is all I have left.
What are you going to do?
Try and get my old job back at Uresco, I suppose.
Doing what?
I'm a simultaneous translator. The police probably think I killed him.
Yeah.
Instant divorce, you mean?
I don't know where to go.
We'll find you a hotel.
She has 4,000 francs. That's not much.
I'm not a lady of leisure anymore, you know.
Something clean and modest.
I like these shots. Someone was really going for Hitchcock here, weren't they?
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't catch the director, did you?
Yeah, I already forgot his name. I think it's Peter Lonen or something like that.
Didn't Charles have any friends?
Don't ask me, I'm only the widow.
At least he knows how to behave at funerals.
He's doodling. No. Clicking
Oh.
his nails. That's
public?
worse.
Yeah.
Have you no idea who could have done it?
What was he into? Oh. Yeah, it's all over the corpse, please.
Right?
Yeah.
I've known Charles pretty well.
How can you tell?
He's allergic to him.
I like how everyone's in shadow as they come into
So
the room.
mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
James
James
Coburn.
Coburn, yeah.
He's the best.
He's great, isn't
He's
he?
awesome, yeah.
He should have been in every Western ever made.
Yeah. I just picked up a Blu-ray of Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. He's
Oh, yeah?
amazing. He's amazing in it. Just making sure.
Just making sure he's dead.
Yeah.
That's definitely your suspect right there.
Arrivederci, Charlie.
Arrivederci.
Charlie had no call of doing it that way. No siree.
Hey, Mr. Police Officer, there's your guy.
Did you see that with the mirror? Yeah.
There's George Kennedy.
George Kennedy, yeah.
Be pretty funny if by the time you get rolling, it's just going to be a room full of criminals like the Hateful Eight.
Yeah, right, yeah.
He's good.
My God.
God, these are all your suspects,
Yeah.
man.
Didn't even stay. I'm just here to make sure he's in the ground.
You are a terrible police detective.
Well, he's clipping his nails and making sure he's cleaned up there. They shot Cary Grant the same way when he was in the doorway at her house.
H. Bartholomew.
Okay.
But at least there's a lot of suspects already.
Yeah.
Hello?
Is there anything wrong, Miss Tompkins?
Miss Tompkins isn't here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
My
Hey,
secretary must have gone to lunch. Come in, Mrs. Lambert.
I'm automatically suspicious of the fact nobody else is there but him. Is it really his office? Like Sneakers?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
You're Charles Lambert's widow, yes? Last time I sent out a tie, only the spot came back. Voila, as they say.
I love Walter Matthau so much.
He's great.
Do you know what CIA is?
I don't suppose it's an airline, is it?
Must have been a fairly new agency.
Only we call them agents.
We? You mean you?
Someone has to do it, Mrs. Lambert. Congress seems to think that all a spy needs,
Agent.
that all he needs is a code book, a cyanide pill, and your husband was wanted by the United States government.
May I have a sandwich, please?
There's no extradition from Venezuela. It might have been why he's running there.
Yeah.
We, of course, knew him by his real name, Voss. All right,
German?
Mrs. Voss.
Mrs. Voss.
It's Charles.
Very good.
He looks so young. When was this taken?
1944.
Yep.
The man who was at the funeral yesterday. He was there, too. A little less
Yeah,
hair, but it's the
Yeah,
same one.
sneezing.
Yeah.
And George Kennedy.
Yep.
Of course, you don't forget.
Herman Scobie.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
Herman Scobie.
I'm very much afraid that you are in a great deal of danger. Now that he's dead, you're their only lead. Please do what we ask, Mrs. Lambert. It's your only chance.
Gladly, but I don't know what you want.
It's the money, Mrs. Lambert. The money. Those three men want it, too. They want it very badly.
Then whose is it? His or theirs?
He was in debt.
Yeah.
Ours. Charles Voss stole $250,000 from the United States government. You're the only one who could have it.
I'm suspicious of this guy a lot.
Yeah.
You look for it, Mrs. Lambert. I'm quite sure you'll find it. Look for it. Those three men know you've got the money just as surely as we do.
Like the CIA couldn't go search your stuff.
Right. And also, how does Cary Grant play into all this?
Right.
And please don't tell anyone about coming to see us today. It could prove fatal for them as well as yourself. Please remember what happened to your husband.
See, I feel like he's actually a criminal.
Yeah.
Just using the guy's office while everyone's gone.
Now, didn't you telephone me to meet you on that corner over there?
I'm sorry I heard the children laughing. The man and the woman are married.
Oh, I can see that.
That's
They're
funny.
patting each other over the head.
She didn't do it.
Oh, she did it all right.
Somebody threw him off a train.
And it's somebody we've definitely met.
What am I going to do?
I wish you'd let me help you.
He's into the
How about
play.
making me vice president in charge of cheering you up?
This has got a great pace, too.
Yeah, it does.
For 1963.
It's breakneck pace.
Alors, approchez-vous, messieurs, dames, venez-y, step right up, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like Cabaret with fewer Nazis.
Right, yeah. That's how I like it.
Vous mettez-leur en sous le moto comme ça, you put the order like so. You pass the order to the person behind you without the use of your hands. Are you ready?
That seems difficult.
Right?
All right, everybody, neck to neck.
Yeah, let's do it.
The beast with two backs.
Yeah, I know. We're still laughing about that.
Yes, that's fairly intimate. I love to roll it down to her chest.
Poor lady.
And everybody got mono.
Take it.
I should have known about this game in high school.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
There it is.
Didn't Charles tell you, Mrs. Lambert?
Tell me what?
It doesn't belong to you. You do know that, don't you? Any morning now, you could wake up dead, Mrs. Lambert.
Bite this guy's neck.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's the trouble?
Kept the orange there.
Forgive me. It was quite unintentional, I'm sure.
No, it was a threat.
Yeah, the way you approached her like
that. Yeah, grabbed her and like, give us the money.
Dead, yeah.
Oh, boy.
What do you want?
Now, you must be kidding. You're gonna get it for me, too. You know I ain't fooling around here.
Put it out in his eye.
No, that's me.
Now, don't make too much noise, Miss Lambert. Belongs to me, Miss Lambert.
So I take it all these guys aren't working together. They're all competing for the money.
That's what it seems like.
What's the matter?
I feel like he's good cop almost, you know?
Yeah. Also, she's got certain tics too. Like, she's definitely has like some sort of like oral fixation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she gets nervous, she's like, "I'll have a sandwich."
Yeah. That's true. She did go for the sandwich when she kind of got stressed.
He said if I told anybody, it could prove fatal for them as well as for me.
That's supposed to say.
Now stop that nonsense.
Would you mind seeing me to the door?
Of course not.
He's not who he says he is. He's either a government guy trying to help her and get the money back, or he's part of the problem.
I think he's probably a good guy.
Yeah.
Don't you think you could pretend just for a moment that I'm a woman?
Now listen, I could already be arrested for transporting a minor above the first floor.
Won't you come in for a minute?
No, I won't. How would you like a spanking?
How'd you like a punch in the nose? Do you know what's wrong with you?
No, what?
Nothing.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Somebody's there, isn't there?
Oh, for sure.
Of course.
Where is it, lady? I want it.
It's shot so well.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
I don't know. Okay, we're not seeing it, so maybe.
Yeah. It's a well-done movie if you're skeptical of everybody.
Yeah.
Peter?
Oh, I love that camera work.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Peter?
I sprained my pride. How are you? Well, lock the door. Don't let anyone in except me. And close these windows after me.
Be careful.
Don't do that.
Being a stuntman used to be super dangerous.
Right.
You're not dressed for this, man.
I'm saying, right?
Smooth-soled dress shoes, jumping balcony to balcony.
If you'd only let us know you was going up to her room, we could have done something to keep him busy.
Yes, it was a dumb move, Herman. What is the matter with you?
Did you get the money?
How could I with the 3 Marx Brothers breathing down my neck? I thought we had an agreement.
So the answer is all of them.
Mm-hmm. What a good reveal.
Yeah.
Then he gets it out of your share. Not mine.
Either one of you got the room next to her?
Yeah, I have. Why?
Give me the key. Get yourself another room. I want to use it.
But if you do find that money, you ain't going to forget to tell your buddies about it, are you?
Don't worry.
You see this little fella here? And he's even meaner than I am.
Okay. The fact that he said that, I feel like, yes, they're all going to be greedy about it.
Oh, for sure.
And they might turn on each other.
It may be a situation where he comes around, though, you know?
Peter.
Maybe.
There was no trace of him. Why don't you confide in me?
They think I have $250,000 that belongs to them.
Where's the money?
I don't know.
So they think he left it with you?
But he didn't. I've looked everywhere, and if I don't find it, they're going to kill me.
No, they won't. I won't let them.
Peter, help me. You're the only one I can trust.
Oh. She's known this guy for like 3 days.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, I fully trust you.
And I've gotten your suit all wet.
That's all right. It's a drip dry.
You tell lies?
All the time.
Who, me? Honest Abe? No.
I promise I will never die.
I was just rewatching that.
Is Dial with you?
Who?
The man I had the fight with, lady. Dial.
This information's all getting laid out to her way different than I thought it would.
Yeah.
He's after the money.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. This is a reveal is way earlier than I thought it would be.
So Herman's a wild card.
Yeah.
What was all that about?
He said if I don't give him the money, he'll kill me.
He's just trying to frighten you.
I mean, he did try to kill her earlier.
He did.
Don't worry. I've arranged to take the room next door to you.
That's good.
Good night.
Just a giant hole in the door.
Yeah. He's not going to hurt you, big hole in the door.
Yeah.
Someone who wasn't in that photograph you showed me.
Okay, so it is him answering the
He
phone.
says his name is Peter Joshua, but it isn't. It's Dial.
I don't know who this Mr. Dial is, but it's just possible we were wrong about who killed your husband.
His face says he's lying, too.
You meet me at the market?
At Leal?
Yes, opposite San Eustache.
You know, he could... So he said he was just like an administrative guy. I think he could be an agent.
Sure.
That could be like a reveal for that. Oh, he's packing. Nice as a shadow.
Yeah.
Bold of Herman to tell her.
Allez vite, n'importe où. N'importe où, vite.
Sweet a taxi.
Oh, clever. Nice. That was actually really quick thinking. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to think women make the best spies.
There's only one Dial connected with this affair, Mrs. Lampert. That's Carson Dial.
Why didn't you tell me you knew about Dial?
I didn't see any point. Dial's dead.
In 1944, 5 members of the OSS. 5 men were, of course, your husband, Charles, the 3 men who showed up at his funeral yesterday, and Carson Dial. Instead of delivering the gold, they stole it.
I can't stand those things. It's like drinking coffee through a veil.
See? It's like every time something's happening, she's...
Yeah, you're right. She does have an oral fixation when she's nervous.
They were ambushed by a German patrol. Caught Carson Dial full in the stomach. The others finally got back to the base and waited for the war to end. Only Charles couldn't wait quite as long as the others. It's taken Gideon, Tex, and Scobie all this time to catch up with him again.
What's this got to do with the CIO?
CIO.
It's our money and we want it back.
I'm leaving Paris tonight.
Better consider what happened to your husband when he tried to leave.
I'm very skeptical of the CIA going just after the money and not the people.
There's an angle.
Yeah.
Your government is counting on you.
Suppose if I'm going to die, I might as well do it for my country.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
You yourself said women make the best spies.
Agents.
Yeah. That's a great shot.
Yeah,
honestly.
it
I
is.
think that's iconic.
Just go talk to him. Yeah, your lucky day. Audrey Hepburn just sat down in front of you.
Yeah.
What are you doing following me? It's going to look like a parade. Stop it. How are you? How nice. You arrived at lovely
This poor
town.
guy.
Are you having a good time? Taxi!
Dial, please. D-Y-L-E.
Yes, Mr. Dial, I remember.
Mr. Dial, please. Your one and only telephone. Mr. Dial, cabin 4.
She's calling from right next to him. Yeah.
Yes?
Good morning, Mr. Dial.
I know, cat and mouse. You've got me. What do you want to know?
Why you lied to me?
But you know my name. It's Dial.
Carson Dial is dead.
Yes, he is. He was my brother. But I think they did it. Tex, Gideon Scobie, and your husband. I think he threatened to turn them in, and they killed him, and I'm trying to prove it. I'm on your side. Just believe that.
How can I? You lied to me just the way Charles did. Hello?
He's outside the booth now.
Hello?
I would get out of there. I'd be like, nope.
Yeah.
Do anything funny or try to talk to anyone? I'll kill you, Dial.
You'll wreck your raincoat.
Awesome shot, too. This is so fun. I love this.
All right, turn around.
That's so awesome, dude. Yeah.
Okay, up there. Keep right on going.
The view, it better be worth it.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth it.
I'll give you a chance, Dial. Where's the money?
Lie to him.
She has it.
And I say maybe you both have it. Where is it?
Supposing I had it, which I don't, do you really think I'd just hand it over to you?
Step back.
Back where?
That's the idea.
I'm not going to jump off.
No, yeah. Like, you can shoot me, but...
Right, yeah, exactly. I'd rather be shot.
Just take it.
Someone's going over, aren't they?
Yeah, probably George.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good, man. Oh,
Yeah.
this is awesome. It's very Bondian. It's
It
like
is, isn't it?
Oh, man.
Should be able to pull that hook right off his hands.
That's what I'm saying. We got him good.
Yeah, he did. I love the music.
Me too. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that was cool. The Sparks was a nice touch there, too.
How you doing? How do you think?
Yeah, I'm not helping you.
Right. It's like, I'm still bleeding, so...
Is that you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, I met a man with sharp nails.
It's gonna hurt you much more than it's gonna hurt me.
Yeah, it's alcohol. It's not hydrogen peroxide. That's gonna hurt. Yeah.
You won't be able to lie on your back for a few days. Then you can lie from any position, can't you?
Oh.
Could at least tell me what your first name is these days.
Alexander.
Is there a Mrs. Dial?
Yes, but we're divorced.
I thought that was Peter Joshua.
I'm just as difficult to live with as he was. No, there's no riddle about two tribes of Indians. The white feet always tell the truth and the black feet always lie. What are you, a truthful Whitefoot or a lying Blackfoot? He says I'm a truthful Whitefoot. But which is he?
All right, yeah.
That's a good point.
Well, then he's a truthful Whitefoot, of course.
Then why not a lying Blackfoot?
Which one are you?
A truthful Whitefoot.
Oh, here it comes, the fatherly talk. You forget I'm already a widow.
So was Juliet at 15. Well, that's the trouble. You're too old for me.
Oh, my God.
What did I say?
Serious. When a man gets to be my age, that's the last word he ever wants to hear.
Yeah, there's quite an age difference between these two at this point.
I like that they're acknowledging it,
Yeah.
too. You're too young for me, but you know what? You keep going.
Yeah.
Cut it down.
Alex, I think I love you.
She is coming off a really lame marriage.
That's true.
It's part of her oral fetish.
Hello.
Kissing.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Say, I'd appreciate it mighty highly if you'd wiggle on over to room 46 and chew the fat for a spell. A little one, about 6 or 7.
They've got Jean-Louis.
Wow,
Ugh, these goons.
I know.
Tex, do something with this kid, will you? My whole leg's going to sleep.
Howdy, Miss Lampert.
Oh, who invited him?
Well, Herman, see you had a happy landing.
This ain't no game, Miss Lampert.
I want that money now.
Why don't you keep quiet? He hasn't got the money.
Then who does?
Maybe you do.
Me.
Suppose one of you found Charles here in Paris, cornered him on the train, threw him out the window, and without bothering to tell the other two, took all the money for yourself. If he left, he'd be admitting his guilt.
Yeah.
Whoever it is has to wait here pretending to look for the money.
Why don't we search their rooms?
While we're waiting, we'll search yours.
Not my room.
You have something to hide?
Yeah, see, talking helps. Yeah.
Who gets your vote?
Scobie, he's the one who objected.
All right. I'll take Texas room and Gideon's.
It's Charlie's stuff.
Looks like it.
Think we ought to call Herman?
If it's not here, why bother him?
And if it is?
Why bother him? No, everything's here. The police have kindly provided us with a list.
Is this something about the dentist letter?
Maybe.
You think maybe we're fishing up the wrong stream? Suppose one of us has it, like the man says.
You'll know I tell you if I had it.
Oh, naturally, just like I'd tell you if I had it.
Naturally. And that goes for Herman, too. Naturally.
He's all right, Sylvie, honestly.
Just a small minor abduction.
Right, yeah.
Well, if you had to hide it in this room, where would you put it?
Up there.
On top of that cupboard? Hey, there is something. And it's heavy.
I found it, I found it, I found it, I found it.
Kid.
We won. We found it.
Did you find it?
No.
So what's the game then?
Different suitcase.
Yep.
Oh.
Three haulers of Herman's spare.
He's over in my room.
Jeez.
Somebody killed him?
Yeah.
Well, this ain't my room.
Mine neither. We could dry him off and take him down the hall to his own room.
Think it was Mathau?
I don't know. Oh, jeez.
A man drowned in his bed
Yeah, exactly.
and in his pajamas. The second one in his pajamas.
Do you think it was Cary Grant?
No. It could have been. He was by himself.
Yeah.
None of you will be permitted to leave Paris until this matter is cleared up. We use the guillotine in this country.
Really?
Okay, that's obnoxious.
Can I have one of
definitely not
those?
them.
One of what?
I think Tex did it, because I really suspect Gideon, and it's always the person you don't suspect. You know, I can't help feeling rather sorry for Scobie. You know, this is good. Want some? Oh, I can't think of any reason why he was killed. He wants it all, Alex.
I think it's revenge on his part.
Would you do anything like that? Swing down from there on a rope to save the woman you love. Like the hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, who put
No.
that there? Let me know what you want to eat so that I can pick out a suit that matches.
That's good.
Can I come in?
No, I'm going to take a bath.
Oh, wouldn't it be better if you did it in here?
You're only next door. If anything happens, holler.
Of course.
She's so forward.
Yeah.
Reggie?
Got you. The shower's in there.
Subtle.
What are you doing?
Taking off my shoes. What do you think I'm doing? Did you ever hear of anyone taking a shower with their shoes on? I usually sing a medley of old favorites when I'm in the shower. Oh, any requests?
Shut the door.
Why? Come in and watch.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Was that your whole end game? Yeah.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
How often do you go through this little ritual?
Oh, every day the manufacturer recommends it. Wearing this suit during washing helps protect its shape.
I kind of hope this works out.
So do I.
Bartholomew, I spoke to Washington, Mrs. Lampett.
Exercising?
Yeah.
You're not going to like this, Mrs. Lampett. Carson Dial had no brother.
Are you sure there's no mistake?
None whatsoever. Please be careful, Mrs. Lampett.
He's in my
I think
shower.
he's the one who killed George Kennedy.
Mathau?
Yeah.
What's the matter? Something wrong?
Let's go somewhere crowded. I feel like a lot of people.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he is lying again, but I don't know.
Hey, you know this thing is
I don't
still
think
bad?
he's the bad guy.
I don't either.
You haven't spoken a word for 20 minutes.
I don't suppose you know who the murderer is, do you? Whoever's left alive at the end will pretty much have sewn up the nomination, don't you think?
Nice.
That's a nice touch in the ADR.
It was on the. Yeah, it was.
1 minute you're chasing me around the shower room, and the next minute you're accusing me of murder.
Carson Dial had no brother.
Oh, I can explain that if you'll just listen. Now, when I was a young man, my father expected me to go into his business. But that left me without any honest means of support. So I began looking for people who had more money than they needed, including some they'd barely miss.
You mean you're a thief?
Well, that's not exactly the term I'd have chosen, but it sort of captures the spirit of the thing.
So it's goodbye, Alexander Dial, and welcome home, Peter Joshua.
Sorry, the name's Adam Camfield.
Oh my God.
3 different names.
Yeah.
I don't think that's his real
Do you
name.
realize you've had 3 names in the past 2 days? I don't even know who I'm talking to anymore. Is there a Mrs. Canfield?
Yes,
But we're divorced.
Yeah.
You knew I couldn't resist it, and now it turns out all you're interested in is the money.
That's right. Hasn't it occurred to you that I'm having a tough time keeping my hands off you?
It's occurred to me.
I get it. Yeah.
See your face. It's lovely. Now what's the trouble?
Adam!
It's all right. Come and look.
I hope that he gets a 4th name. I really do.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be the last line of the movie, his real name.
Yeah. Let him watch.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't look so bad in this light.
Now, when you come on, don't you?
Well, come on.
I love this so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the lobby? Are you out of your mind or something? It's 3:30 in the morning. All right.
I like that characters have like certain tics. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like the sneeze is going to be plot important by the end, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
I just watched Pelham 1, 2, 3, so.
Sure, yeah. Also Matthau.
Yeah, also Matthau, yeah.
He's gonna die?
Yeah.
Hey, turn on the
Yep.
light! Hey, I stole this thing! Ah, shit!
Jeez.
All in their pajamas? C'est ridicule. What is it, some new American fad? The one from Texas. He's disappeared. Into thin air.
I don't think it's Tex.
No.
Where were you at 3:30 a.m.?
In my room, asleep.
All right, I think it's Matthau. I'm with you.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
We're not seeing the head bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were you, I wouldn't stay in my pajamas.
Yeah.
Right.
Good night.
Tex has the money. You go to bed. I'll let you know when I found him.
I wouldn't trust the phone call.
Right.
Look, I know who's got that money, man. And I want my share.
Where are you, Tex?
Come on, man. Look, my mama didn't raise no stupid children. Well, you just look over your shoulder, because from now on, I'm going to be right behind you.
Until you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was wrong about Tex having the money. I just heard from him. He's still hungry. That means killing Gideon didn't get it for him. You've got it. There's the airline's bag.
Like you said,
I think the note with the dentist has something to do with it.
Something on that bed is worth $250,000.
I bet you don't really need those. You need them.
You need them.
Wait a minute.
What?
The tooth powder.
What about it?
Could you recognize heroin just by the taste of it?
No.
Yeah.
Heroin. Peppermint-flavored heroin.
I love you, Adam.
Yes, you told me.
Last time I said I love you, Alex.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Mr. Chairman, fellow delegates, my distinguished colleague from Italy.
Well, that's the receipt Grand-Pierre gave me for Charles's things.
Last night when we went through the airline's bag, something was missing. An agenda. Can you remember anything in it at all?
Charles's last appointment.
With whom? Where?
If we keep it, we'll be breaking the law.
Nonsense. We didn't steal it. There's no law against stealing stolen money.
Of course there is. Watch it, I'm on.
Messieurs les délégués.
Of the Western Hemisphere Conference. No, wait. It was last Thursday, 5 o'clock, Jardin des Champs-Élysées.
Come on.
And you got me.
Oh, it's all right, gentlemen. Carry on.
Right. Well, how's being employed for half a day?
Right.
Charles's appointment was last week.
Yes, I know, but this is all we got left.
Yeah, the kid said he'd bury it in the gardens. Also, there was a suitcase on top of the thing that she switched out.
Yeah, she swapped out a suitcase. It's good camera work here.
Yeah.
It's hopeless. I don't even know what we're looking for.
I don't think Tex does either.
He's got the book.
Be careful, Adam. He's already killed 3 men.
I don't think so. I'd be careful, though. James Coburn is a big dude.
He is. I do like his corduroy suit.
Yeah. Were the stamps on the envelope worth a lot of money? Poor guy.
Yeah, right.
It's like, get on the bus, man. It's not your day.
I've been hailing a cab for half an hour.
All right, where's the letter?
It ain't worth nothing.
The envelope with the stamps on it. I want it.
And they was both too smart for us. She betted all of them big eyes at you, and you fell for it like an egg from a tall chicken. There. You take it. It's all yours. You killed all 3 of them for nothing.
Sylvie, what are you doing?
He's got a gun on you.
I'm waiting for Jean-Louis. Oh, he was so excited when he got the stamps you gave him this morning. The stamp market. It's there every Thursday afternoon. That's where Jean-Louis trades his stamps.
The stamps. There was a fortune.
What?
Yeah.
A fortune. Come on.
So she didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't see him anywhere.
We'll separate. You look over there.
Okay.
Just left her kid alone.
Yeah, not like a couple days after you've been kidnapped.
Yeah.
Jean-Louis, thank heaven. Do you have the... What's this?
A man gave me all those for only 3.
Oh, no.
Vite, mon chéri, vite.
Did he have a mustache?
Yeah.
Oh, but he's gone.
I don't blame him.
I was expecting you. I knew you would come. Have you ever in your entire life seen anything so beautiful? This one, a Swedish 4 shilling. Well, in your money, perhaps $85,000.
Yeah.
In 1894, the owner was murdered by a rival collector who was obsessed to own it. 65,000.
Yeah, that's all the money went.
It's the most valuable stamp in the world. It's called the Gazette Moldave. Today, it has a value of $100,000. I'm not a thief, madame.
Good.
I knew there was some mistake.
Yeah, a little kid should not have those.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
No, for a few minutes they were mine. That is enough.
Oh, he's a nice man right here.
Nice guy, yeah.
He didn't throw a fit. No takesies, backsies.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Oh! Maybe he did. Maybe he is the killer.
Hello?
Mr. Bartholomew? Tex is dead. Smothered. And Adam did it. It was the stamps on the letter Charles had with him on the train. They were there in plain view all the time, but...
Do you know the Center Garden at the Palais Royal? As fast as you can get there. Hurry, Mrs. Lambert.
I'm leaving right away.
There's also a chance he killed the guy and wrote Dial on the floor himself.
That's true.
They certainly haven't shown anybody die, really. Not any way you can see who did it.
The stamps, where are they?
Yeah, my money's still on that, though.
Yeah. Probably would have never thought about it if it wasn't for sneakers. You know, the Timothy Busfield.
Yeah. So clearly this is some form of inspiration, I guess. Yeah.
Always ask for somebody's ID. Okay, made it on the train.
It would be wild, though, if Cary Grant was the killer.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm like, I was wrong most of the time.
He looks menacing here.
That's why I think I just felt like he's been too obvious for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not supposed to trust him. I mean, like
that's true.
He
like
has 3 names
so far. I think it might be a good bit at the end if he isn't the killer to find out that's not his real name either.
I think it'd be awesome. Yeah. He's still divorced.
Yeah, you can't really escape somebody on the train if they're on it.
Yeah.
You're gonna go off at the same stop. Actually, she got a pretty good head start there.
She did. Smart.
American Embassy.
Mr. Bartholomew's office, please. But someone's trying to kill me.
What?
Kill me! Tell him I'm trapped in a phone booth right below him in the metro station and the name's Lambert.
Duck.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, right?
Hello?
Hello. Mr. Bartholomew?
Yes? I don't know any Mrs. Lambert.
She says she's trapped in a metro station and someone's trying to kill her.
Who does she think I am, the CIA?
Yeah.
Yep. Walter, you snake.
Yeah. I didn't realize Cary Grant was so athletic. What a great place for a final showdown.
Yeah.
The editing is fantastic, by the way.
Why is nobody screaming? She should be like, somebody help me, this guy's chasing me.
Help me! Reggie, stop! That man is Carson Dial.
Yeah.
We all know Carson Dial is dead, Mrs. Lambert. Just bring those stamps over here. He's trying to trick you again.
Tex recognized him.
Texted
That's
right
why
down.
he
Yep.
wrote Dial.
He's with the CIA. I saw him at the embassy.
I tell you, he's Carson Dial.
Stop right now, Mrs. Lambert, or I'll kill you.
You won't get
There
the
he is.
stamps, Dial. You'll still have to come out to get them.
They left me there with 5 of them in my legs and my stomach.
There you go.
Mrs. Lambert, they knew I was still alive, but they left me there. Mrs. Lambert, they knew
Yeah,
I
go
was
on the
still
back of him.
alive, but they left me there. Please believe me, Mrs. Lambert, I'll kill you too. It won't make any difference.
He folded quick, too, didn't he?
Yep. You missed.
I know, man, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish I had popcorn right now.
Right? This would have been really exciting in the theater, wouldn't it?
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
They did locations great in this, didn't they?
They did.
For all the set pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, it is.
All right. I know you're in there, Mrs. Lambert. Come on out.
Figure it out.
Oh, sick.
Pull the trap.
Uh-huh.
Do you hear me? Come on out.
You know how hard it'd be to get the right one. You
Yeah.
know exactly where he is.
I've never seen this in a movie. This is
No, I haven't either.
I don't want to kill you, but I will. Come on out.
Really good use of sound, too.
Yeah, for sure.
He looks absolutely deranged,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
He really could kind of subtly shift it really well, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Game is over, Mrs. Lambert.
Well, do something. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, it didn't kill him, but that hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say. It's a broken leg.
That's a couple broken legs there.
You didn't have to chase me so hard. That one's done. Do this one.
No.
I'm sorry I thought you were the murderer. Tell me to go to the embassy first thing in the morning and turn in those stamps.
So it's an either-or situation?
Listen to me. There's something I'd like to explain.
Never mind. I'll go by myself.
Now, as a taxpayer...
Who's a taxpayer? Crooks don't pay taxes.
Still arguing the next morning.
Who would I see regarding the return of stolen government money?
Well, you might try the Treasury Department, ma'am. Room 217, second floor, Mr. Crookshank.
217. Thank you, Marine.
Mr. Crookshanks runs the Treasury Department there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I don't go in with you? The sight of all that money being given away might make me break out.
Mr. Crookshank, please. My name is Lambert. Yes.
Oh, come on. He's not a thief. And his name is Crookshank.
I just think you'd be glad to find out I'm not crooked.
You can't even be honest about being dishonest.
That was good.
Wait a minute. How did Carson Dial get an office in this building anyway?
What time of day, I mean?
About 1?
Found an office usually left open and just moved in for the time you were here. Take a memo to Bartholomew and security recommending that embassy offices be kept locked during the lunch hour.
Right?
Yeah,
I would
no
hope
kidding.
so. Yeah.
And what's your first name today?
Brian.
Brian Crookshank.
Is there Mrs. Crookshank?
Is
Waiting
there
for
a
that.
Mrs. Crookshank?
Yes?
But we're divorced.
No.
Oh.
My
Yeah.
mother. She lives in Detroit. You don't
Oh.
Don't give me that
This
stuff.
guy.
All right, one day next week, I'll put it on a marriage license. How about that?
Quit stalling. I want some identification now. You're still trying to... Marriage license?
Yep.
Stand.
Oh, I love you, Adam, Alex, Peter, Brian, whatever your name is.
That's cool.
I hope we have a lot of boys and we can name them all after you.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
Stanley Donen. That's what it is. Stanley Donen. Okay. Tara, thank you.
Yeah, that was great. Much. Yeah, I love that so much.
I think one of my personal favorites we've done on this channel so far.
That movie's a good time. 100% a good time.
This would be perfect to do like a dinner party of friends.
Yeah.
We're going to have some cocktails and watch Charade.
Oh, for sure. There were twists right up until the freaking end.
What a fun time.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously very different, but it kind of like gives me the same vibes that Clue gave me.
A little bit, yeah, for sure, right?
And also, I feel like I was watching it. I wouldn't call it necessarily a spy thriller, but it has elements, and I think that
elements, yeah, absolutely.
I bet you any money, Tom Cruise, McQuarrie, they love this movie because it felt very like there's certain scenes in Mission Impossible movies that I'm like, oh, okay. When I'm watching this movie, I'm like, okay, it looks like either I can't remember which Mission Impossible it is, but one of them set in Paris.
Okay.
And there's a set piece where they're running through there. And at the very end of this movie, I was like, this kind of feels like that.
Oh yeah, there wasn't there? Right. I don't know. They all kind of run together for me. And that's not a criticism. I do like the movies. I've seen all of them.
Yeah, they're amazing.
2's a little weak.
Yeah.
It was also it was also 25 or so years ago.
Yeah, but still, like, I definitely feel like this is for filmmakers. I wonder if this is like an influence because it feels like you could do a lot with this material.
So many things. I don't know if Bond movies were influenced by this or if this influenced Bond movies or
63. So Dr. No was 62. Maybe it did.
Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. But there were a lot of those. Like George Kennedy's character with the claw felt very James Bond to me.
Live and Let Die. There's a character with the claw.
Is it? I've not seen Live and Let Die. Okay.
But yeah, this was awesome.
It was a good time.
Hitchcockian in the best way, but I think probably, like I said, I haven't seen all the Hitchcock movies, but like more fun than a Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, I mean the ones I've seen, and I'm not saying there aren't any that don't have light moments. I'm sure there are, but this one didn't feel as heavy as Psycho or Vertigo or The Birds to me.
I would definitely say this is like a prototype for like an action comedy.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, for sure.
The humor was great in this movie.
Great casting of the heavies, right? Yep. And they got to have George Kennedy. This was very much against type for him in terms of his casting. I feel like of everything I've seen George Kennedy in.
Sure.
James Coburn, it kind of leaned into the cowboy thing a little bit, but in a really fun way of making him more of a contemporary, like mustache twisting modern villain, this was a lot of fun,
and honestly shockingly violent in some scenes. I thought I was kind of surprised by that. I do like the backstory of the soldiers,
right?
Really cool backstory, of course, you know what I mean. Like,
this was a good screenplay, and the chemistry between Hepburn and Grant really good,
like infectious.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
I think we were smiling the whole time.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. There's no better way to put it.
Can't wait to watch this again.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching again. The only reason I suspected Mathau, it really was because his secretary wasn't there. And I was like, he's in an office, no secretary, his secretary's not there. Mm-hmm. They made a point of that, which seems like a weirdly random thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The sneakers, like you said.
Yeah, just kind of like sneakers. And it's like there's nobody else in the office around the office except him.
Well, I wasn't sure until about halfway through the movie, and I was like, okay, well
I mean, I definitely went back and forth. I'm not going to say I nailed it because I didn't. I suspected every single character at some point.
For a second there, at the end, I was like, maybe it is Cary Grant.
Right? Yeah, I was too. Yeah, for sure.
But when the not I want to say criminals, well, the criminals, but like the soldiers started working together,
right?
I was like, well, maybe there's got to be another guy,
right?
And I was like, well, the only character we met really is Mathau, so
yeah.
Completely blown away by this movie. The screenplay was tight. It was clever. I love the dialogue. I loved the quirks that certain characters have. Like the one guy sneezed a bunch. She had the oral fixation. Misdirects all around.
Absolutely.
A blast.
Just in the introduction of them, when they all came in and looked at the body, and the way, and you got a sense of each character, psychologically, just from that quiet interaction with the corpse. For each one got like 30 seconds, and it was like, okay. This guy, when Kennedy came in and stuck him with a needle and got all mad and stormed out. I'm like, but we can tell which guy this is going to be.
I like the mirror.
Yeah, the mirror was funny. Yeah, that was the first real reveal that they were looking to see if he was alive.
And also clever. So like when we introduced all the characters, the soldiers, and Cary Grant's character, they were framed in a shadow.
Everybody was framed in shadow, right? Yeah.
And then Mathau wasn't.
Yeah, The main villain was the one that wasn't introduced that way.
Yeah,
he was in his water closet, basically. Yeah,
yeah. Great time.
Well directed, well shot.
I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna look at his IMDb.
Yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with the director.
Me too.
All right, appreciate it, Tara. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.